Welcome back to episode 6 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master. I have an alert here. I wonder what that is about. Oh, just something that's in my log. Alright. But I do have Hobbit presents. Are they actually available when you're still in the intro? Let's see. Humble pile of copper scraps. Well, I guess that's something I would expect at this level. And a humble pile of silver scraps. This shows you that it's probably not really recommended to use Hobbit presents while you're in the intro if you've got higher level characters somewhere. But if you were curious about whether or not you can get Hobbit presents in the intro, then that answers your question. Now, here I have another quest. So let me see what this one's all about by this hunter here. You have had a long day, friend, and more dangers await. You should take some rest. There's a bedroll just over there for you can use. I will wake you up if anything happens. Well, I suppose I shouldn't clear that path too far ahead of the plans we have. Otherwise, the brigands will just take it back. So, alright, so I'll take your rest for a little moment. Where's the bedroll? But yeah, don't let me sleep too long. Alright, here's the bedroll. The bedroll is more comfortable than you expected, or perhaps you are more tired than you realized. You close your eyes, and before long, you are lost in dreams. Why am I looking at Lothlorien? Alright. Yeah? Weird looking lady?
Listen to my words. I am Galadriel, the Lady of the Golden Wood. Do not be afraid, my friend. Your people are short-lived, but the fate of Middle-earth is yours to command. I will not long disturb your sleep. I can visit you in dreams for only a short time. I have looked into my mirror and seen much that worries me. Let me show you.
Her mirror. Water mirror. In a raid, the social panel can be used to configure which vitals you want to see. I'm not in a raid. I'm in a dream, looking into a water mirror of the castle of Cardoon. I have seen lighted windows of evil in Cardoon. The dreaded land of Angmar stirs. Shadows once stretched forth from the Angmar to threaten Middle-earth. Fear they will again. That's it? You brought me all the way here just for that, Isn't that Strider there? It's the Bridge of Khazad-dûm in Moria. My mirror shows me such much else I do not understand. Alright. Looks like a dwarven hall of some sort. That's a nasty thing. Well, glad I'm not in the picture. Who'd want to face that thing? Some of this may not come to pass, or none of it. That's the nature of the mirror's power. I see. What do I see in there now? Wait. That's a rather strange room there. I'll have to wait till it gets to the higher resolution effects. A high-resolution dream. All of Middle-earth is endangered by the return of Sauron. Alright, looks like a... We need strength, wisdom, and courage if we are to oppose him. Men, elves, dwarves, hobbits, all free folk must stand together. It looks like horses, too.
You are near to wakefulness. The last tendrils of sleep will soon release you. You ask why I wanted to show you this? It is for one reason. I saw you in my mirror, not once or twice, but often. Whether you desire it or not, your fate is tied to that of Middle-earth.
Oh, wonderfully full.
Do not forget my words when you awaken.
Why not?
The free peoples of Middle-earth will have need of you. You must not fail them.
Okay. Weird Dreams by Weird Elf Ladies. Oh. Getting my whole thing out of sync. That sounds a most curious dream. I never have dreams like that, friend. I would not wish to have such. Nor I have to admit. Right. Okay, now my UI is back in order. Sometimes if you go in and out of a session, the order can get a little bit out of sync, where half of it thinks it's turned off and the other half of it thinks it's turned on. And Sign of Power Command, that's the new one I got at level 6. And that's the one that slows an enemy attack speed and reduces their parry chance, which is always nice to do in combat, to always have that up. But first, let me get my bear out. Still have 56 seconds left to my trip. Not like this is gold, this is... So I have another 20 minutes of this wonderful plus, was it 3 to my agility, which is... Could almost just use it as vendor trash instead. Fire coming from the sky today with a chance of lightning. Oh, that's right, that's wrong. Helps to hit the right button. Don't try to heal the spider. Oh wow, there's no cooldown on Wizard's Fire. Used to be only at the higher levels where you got it without a cooldown. I have a level 50 odd lore master that is always getting annoyed at having to worry about the cooldown on that skill. I guess they don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh. No, it doesn't help much if I come out here, start killing spiders without talking to the intermediary quest giver. I just flew right by that guy, didn't I? Where is that lead spider bane these days? Yes. I've been known to do that on occasion, is that if you done a quest enough times, that's what happens when you don't read the quest text closely enough. You go off, do what you remember doing in the past, and forget something that you had to do. Now, defeat the spiders on the oldies path, and see if the wall is still intact. If you need more details, you could read the information here. And that's right, this is the quest that's going to give me those wonderful gray dyes I need so I could... They respawned. Well... I'll make them regret respawning. Alright, now I see the quest progress pop up. You see I've already used up all my blue experience on here. That's the thing about low levels. You zip through the experience levels very fast. Now I'm not going to read out the quest text of every single quest aloud. One of the reasons why I'm doing it at the early levels is, well, let's face it, the early levels go through very, very fast, and be some very, very short episodes if I'm numbering them based on level. Alright, there's the Brigand Scout met his doom, and we're close there. Alright, that's all nice and good. But I do recommend reading the quest text when it's available. Now, I guess if you've done it 10,000 times, you might be able to, but at least read the objective here to make sure you don't go running off to kill some spiders before you reach that stage of the quest. Because many times you see people running around as, where do you do this? Where do you do that? Well, it's explained in the quest text. And back into the lodge.
A dead end will surely work in our favor.
I hope so. That's good news. A dead end at the end of the path will work in our favor. The brigands will be slowed, and they will have the spiders at their heels, and the hunters will come from behind the soldiers and attack at the head. Oh, while the soldiers attack at the head. I will go to Archet to rally them and ready them for the storm that awaits them tonight. Yes, and give me some gray dyes. Thank you. Quickly, Kauder Cobb is making his move against Archet, and wicked men of Angmar are lending... And wicked men of Angmar are lending him and the Blackwods strength. Oh, okay. No wonder I was I was reading a period too soon. Alright, we're lending him and the Blackwood's strength. We must go to the town's defense at once. Return with me when you are prepared. Yeah, let's go. Don't worry, I just had that little sleep there with Galadriel, so I should... Yeah, everything's fine here. Actually, how much is in that humble pile? 200 silver, one... Ooh, that is a nice, pretty penny at this level. Maybe it's not such a bad hobbit present. At higher levels, all those coins are hard to... well, aren't worth nearly as much because I usually have more than enough money for my own purposes. But at this level, every little penny helps. Maybe not as much because you don't have to worry about paying for training these days. But in the past, I used to do my training and run out of all my money. Well, are you ready? Warning, this is the final quest in the introduction. If you have any other quests underway, you should complete them now, as those quests will no longer be available after the introduction is completed. And if you see any red text ever on a quest, always read the red text. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself completely confused if something happens that you weren't expecting. Oh, but I needed to finish this quest. Or did you read the red text? The red text is always some sort of warning. Now, I know that, yes, when this is a solo quest and cannot be done in a fellowship, is in red quested about 7,000 times throughout this game. But read the red text anyway, just to make sure it doesn't say something else. Now that I had my rant,
John Brackenbrook and his hunters have reached the outskirts of Archet to find it already ablaze. A desperate struggle to save their village is about to begin. Hopefully, you have arrived in time.
oh wow, it looks like that dead end didn't last very long.
We have no time to lose.
Yes, there's not much time to lose. Already the town burns. We have only a short time before they see that they are broken through the east wall. Why are you reading the quest text? Come with me now! Oh, sorry.
We must save Ned.
Yeah, I'm making fun of myself. Yeah, no, I don't need that now. Oh, Ned? Okay, well... Yep, they're related. Or married. Or something. Amdir's close by. He escaped the slaughter of the badger. You have to help them. Defend the badger. I believe that's the name of the inn. The Blackwods want the hobbit and the captain. I saw something in the flames. Go after them. You must save them. Save them. Save them. Stop reading and save them. Yes. Oh, now you open up the door.
Archet must still be saved.
Yeah, alright, let's go and save it then. Just make sure the marketplace is safe. Come with me.
There are more up ahead.
Well, that's one way to blow cool. Okay, that's one way to not do it right. Alright, there we go. We've cleared the market square. Yay!
We must find
the
my father
marketplace.
before it's too late.
The marketplace is safe for now. Well, what do you mean? It's on fire. How's it safe? Alright, let's go.
Look, Otley is ahead. All must not be lost. Well met, friend. Is the crafting hall safe?
Yeah, is it safe? Well, it's on fire, unfortunately. Blackwods entered the building yonder not long ago. Alright, here's the crafter's area, and Well, not particularly safe either.
Although the Mad Badger burns, I still hold out hope.
Yeah. What, that you get the fire brigade from Bree or something?
Father, I knew you would survive.
I'm alive, son, but weary from the fight. Does Archet fall now? I've been a fool. This is no time for blame. We must look only to defending... Yes, I agree. Guard the hobbits and the injured man. Keep the attackers at bay, yes.
Defend us!
Oh, let me put the barrel in aggressive. Like, I've been waiting. It's been waiting for me to give him orders and... or to attack all this time, and... Now, I wouldn't want him to be aggressive in the landscape and just attack everything in the world, but... in an instance like this, it's perfectly fine.
There's no more time for games. We come for the Ranger.
Oh, you have? And who are you? And why are you so scary? You've always been blind with me. Okay. All I know is you betrayed your home and people. You should be ashamed. Enough talk. Umdir is now a servant of Mordor. Come, Dunedain. Yes, master. Oh, that's never good. See, that's what Morgul blades do to you. Gladly, I will breathe power. Sheesh.
Father! No!
Just cut someone down for no good reason. Oh, let me bring down the lightning at least.
What misery has befallen us?
Finish
My
up
father
the
was
instance
right
with
to
a bang.
trust no one.
Now I have all these spare electrons in my fingertips that I can't hurl. This is a sad day indeed. Archet is burned, my father is dead, and the ranger was taken by the evil men, if men they can be called. Now all we can do is wait for the flames to die down, and then with luck, we may begin to rebuild our poor town. Well... good luck in doing that. The only commodity you've got left in this place is charcoal, it looks like.
With the Blackwolds' attack foiled, the people of Archet have begun to rebuild. Yet not all hurts are so easily mended. The fate of the Ranger Amdir remains uncertain and may have dire consequences for Breland. But hope remains that he may yet be saved.
I think that's a rather optimistic hope, but we shall see. And now we are out of the starter area and into the world proper, and you can see that Archet looks a bit shabbier than it did before, but maybe some parts will be habitable still. We have various vendors around here. And a mourner. Yes, I could understand. There are plenty of bodies to mourn. There's... So let's see what we've got here. The storm is upon us. Yes.
How can I be of service?
Lose my father is a painful one, but my pain is no greater than that of others in Archet. The people of Archet regard you a hero, and I agree with them. Without your quick thinking, we would have lost more lives. You were the one who faced down the evil men and drove many of the Blackwods from the woods surrounding our town. We owe you much, and you just wish I did more, right? It is good to know that this grimdark, right? Now, I get some rep. So this would be my first rep, because I don't think I earned any during the prologue stage. Now, going to Titan Barn, I could set up some rep following for Men of Bree. So now it'll show up. Well, actually, I must have gotten 300 reps somewhere, because it says I'm at 300. Must have been for finishing the intro also. Gave me rep somewhere in there. It also gives me milestone skill, which goes with that. And novice rate, which is used for many interesting things. So now my rep is at 600. Now if you don't have a plugin like that, you can go to your reputation bar here, and it shows at least for the first 4 areas. Other areas will unlock as you progress through the game. Actually, this says, this says 300, so I think Titan Bar made a bad assumption there, that no one would be crazy enough to start tracking it before they're at 300, but obviously I was crazy enough to do it, and therefore I totally confused it. That does occasionally happen. But overall, it tends to be usually reasonably close. And there's another alert. Oh, I've got mail. Now, first things first, you'll see that I got something called a milestone here. So that's a new skill added to the bar. Now, I'll probably put the milestone skills down here. Actually, the place I usually like to put them is on the other page. But I never did get around to unlocking my other quick slot bar, so let me do that now. I don't know where it likes to stick in 4 and 5 in some place. I really, for some reason, it always throws them up here, despite the fact that I like them down here. And my common UI puts them down here. That doesn't get saved when I save my UI. When I save, I save the one that I load and save between my various characters. Very well. Okay, so I'll put that there. And that is the control backslash, where I can move things around a bit. So I can put that there. Now my personal home also becomes available. So I could pop a, now my personal home is in the Shire, so I could pop there anytime I want also. Well, not anytime, it's a cooldown of 1 hour. The milestone also has a cooldown of 1 hour. And I might as well start putting my menagerie down here also. We'll start with my bear. I'll put the menagerie up here, and I'll put the travel skills here, and I'll put mounts over here, which, speaking of, and I'll put food here also, though I may move food somewhere else at some point. And so I like healing skills. So this is just starting to get, those will settle down the end. Now, to use a milestone, first you have to set up a milestone, because right now it's not set up to any place, which is why it's that color. So I just select it. It says select a milestone destination you want to bind it to. You get 1 milestone location for free. You can get others in the Lotro store. So now it has a picture of the type of area. It says return to Archet. So now I could come back to Archet at any time. But most likely I'll reset my milestone skill the first time I get to anywhere else, because This is not exactly this area where you stay for a long time.
Might I take a moment of your
Now,
time?
I'm going to wait on taking those until the next episode. Hoping I could do something to... Well, maybe I won't be able to level up before... You know, I'm so close here to... Only 39 more XP before the next level. Now what I will... Right, but there's no vault here, so I'm not going to go through my inventory yet. I'm going to take a trip to the vault pretty soon so I could show you everything that I've got here, put what I need in the vault into the vault, but for some reason they don't put oh wait, that's right. Oh yeah, here's the barter exchange. Yeah, this will actually I do want he has a barter iron.
What do you need?
Tokens of salutation. Oh yes, that mail, that letter. Yes, of course. I dismissed the mail click and totally forgot I had that mail. Ah, that's why you don't leave your your pet on aggressive. He goes and starts attacking the. He starts attacking the training dummies. Oh. Alright, now let me, where's the, oh, the mailbox is right here. Okay. A letter of commendation. Greetings, I have a letter written on your behalf. Okay, he sent me a letter when he's right there. Others in Archet collected that they would like to give you and made a nice present of it. Made certain to get the letter, read it, and then take it to Constable Thistlewood in Archet or Postman Newbuck in Little Delving. Alright, so I detached the item here. And now here's the little gift box, minimum level 5, so it means I can open it now. And these are little gifts that you get all throughout the way. Now one of them is a little quest here for learning how to craft. I might as well take that so I don't forget about it. Then you get another box at level 6, so you keep on getting boxes, and the last one you open up is at level 51. But it slows down to every 10 levels eventually. So now the next one is level 7. So I won't be able to open that up yet. A pair of navy dies. I don't know if I'll be using that on this character anyway, we'll see. A run speed boost, that can be useful if you are going to be doing a lot of running around. Writ of special passage. Strangely enough, that's something I don't think I've ever actually used one of these yet. A couple of potions to heal. It gives you some upfront healing and then some extra over time afterwards. And now here's a wrapped horse whistle. Now in the past, I would save the wrapped horse whistle until I was level 8. Until I was about level 14 or 15, was getting ready to push myself to level 20. Because then I would do a quest at level 20 to get my permanent horse. That's no longer an issue because I now have the... One of these boxes includes the journeyman riding trait. That's probably this box here. No, it's one of the green boxes. Shield of the Hammerhand. War Steed Cosmic. Or maybe it's not. I've got too many boxes here. That said, I'll show you what's in the boxes later. The idea is that I can use my wrapped horse whistle now. And what happens is once you unwrap it, it lasts for 24 hours. So if you're not ready to get the riding skill, if you expect to get to a level where you might be needing it in 24 hours, you might unwrap it. If you think it'll be a little time, you might want to wait until there's a more convenient time to do it, since you're not exactly going to be in dire need of a mount during the early parts of the game. And here is a quest to go to the horse. Horse in need of assistance. This has to do with the Rohan expansion with pre-ordering it. Oh, that's right. It's a mailbox item. So, alright. So, Stable Master Combe has instructed me to seek out the assistance of helping the newly arrived horse there. Now, it's a level 5 quest, so I'll probably take it to get an idea what I'm talking about. Now, here he has... Oh, yes, that's right. Seek out... Oh. Outfitting yourself and others. A letter from Combe. Ah, letter of commendation. That's what I missed. They have the letters in different shapes, and I forgot that was a letter. Letter reads, be it known that John Brackenbrook, overseeing and rebuilding of Archet, right on your behalf of Pine Wolf, I fought alongside Pine Wolf in an attempt to thwart the Blackwods brigands in the Agmarian Masters. Should it be within your power, give Pine Wolf some measure of welcome and thanks. La la la, John Brackenbrook. Apparently, John Brackenbrook wishes you well in your future endeavors. Yeah, you got that impression also. So I just deliver this letter to Constable Thistlewood or Postman Newbuck. Now, seeing how I'm standing right next to Constable Thistlewood and Postman Newbuck is way down in the Shire, I guess I'll talk to Thistlewood.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I remember your face and your actions. Yes, that's because I've been standing next to you for the next hour. I will do what I can, though we do not have much to offer, so he gives me 5 tokens of salutation. And I reach level 7 with that. And I could barter with her. Now I'll do the bartering now, since
How can I be of service?
otherwise you'll just forget what's going on there. Now he has here something called the Novice's Mark, which is a pocket item that gives plus 5% out of combat running speed. And I can use it every 15 minutes. I can use it for 10 seconds of extra running speed. I know, whoop-de-doo. And then we have these salves. I don't really get too much opportunity to use salves before level 10, so I will get the Novice Mark. Put that in my pocket. Now, if I were trying to get experience very quickly, I probably would have ignored that one and just have used the stone for the experience instead, but right now, at the moment, I'm gaining experience fast enough. In a few more levels, though, I'll probably switch to an experience stone. And the last 2, I'll just get a couple of salves. So he said he didn't have much, and he was so right in that. And it certainly doesn't. Not much to know. What happens if I use this at the same time? Actually, it's probably best to save a 10% boost speed until after I've got this fleet-footed over, so we don't see whether or not they stack on there. Oh, there's my writing trait pack. I'll put that there. Oh, I got a couple of regen foods also. Yes, always forget. Things are so changeable there. Sometimes I just keep it unlocked for the first 15 levels, and that's a plan you could try. But sometimes I'm just so frantic and trying to do everything that I lose some skills because I drag them off accidentally in the middle of combat, which is the disadvantage of keeping them unlocked. But now I'm level 7, which means that it's the end of the episode. So therefore, I'll return next time for episode 7 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master.